Yeah, I just wanted to share a story about an outreach that we did, just in regards to, God, where do we go? How do we reach these people? And you know, I think we really make it too complicated. And the answer for us, when it really comes down to it, is just obedience. Where is God saying to go, and what is He asking you to do? And our team was praying one morning, and we got a vision of carrying a giant cross. And, and we felt like God said, "You're going to carry that cross, and He's going to give us persons of peace, people that are hungry for God." That scared us really bad. In fact, we all said, "Well, let's take 3 days to pray about it and let God confirm it," because really none of us wanted to do that. Honestly, it was something really that's embarrassing, and who knows what might happen to us. So what happened was we prayed for 3 days, and on each of those days, we got confirmation that we were supposed to carry it. On each of those days, a stranger would come up to us mentioning someone carrying a cross. For example, on the third day, one of our team members was in a bookstore, and this stranger that she's never met came up to her and said, "I just feel like I'm supposed to tell you this, but I feel like you're supposed to go watch the Arthur Blessitt movie." And Arthur Blessitt is a man who carries a cross all around the world. So after that, we were like, all right, we're going to do it. I mean, obviously, when you get confirmation like that, your faith is really high. So when you carry it, you're expecting for things to happen. So we've carried the cross many, many times, but this one story, uh, it was the night before I was supposed to carry it with a group of volunteers, and I was just honestly petrified. I was nervous. I couldn't go to sleep. I literally called the leader to cancel, and he called me out and said, "No, we're not supposed to cancel. You need to pray." And I mean, this is me, Mr. Team Leader of our ministry, really chickening out and trying to cancel. And but I'm glad he held me to it. So I finally got to sleep. I was still nervous the next morning, but I, um, went and walked around and just prayed for a couple hours. And by the time I put that cross together in this very international neighborhood. It's basically a neighborhood with all Hindus and Muslims. And once I put that cross together, I was filled with boldness. So, it's asking God to fill you with the Holy Spirit, honestly. With that, you can do anything. And, once you got filled, you're completely bold and you don't have any fear. And it's a great feeling. Um, but I told this group of volunteers before we started walking it, I already had the cross out, that we're going to walk this cross and we're going to find hungry people and then we're going to disciple them. And that's pretty much what I told them. We prayed and we started walking, and I didn't take that cross more than 20 yards, and a Hindu man comes up running to me with his hands in the air saying, "I want Jesus, I want Jesus." And yeah, I was just shocked. And within 2 minutes, I'm in his apartment and meeting with this man and meeting his family. And long story short, I've been discipling his son because his English is better. And so, so what happened there? We did what God told us to do. It sounded crazy, um, but we did it. So I guess I tell that story just to give you an encouragement. I think a lot of us have dreams or ideas, and we don't know if they're from God. They sound crazy, and for me and my team, we always go with the crazy ideas because that usually means God's speaking, and we also try to do the impossible because um, that means it's not really about us doing it. It's going to take him to get it done. So, yeah, I just want to encourage you with that story.